everyone, welcome back to the Korean Keto Guy channel. All right, in today's episode, of course, excited as usual. Not to mention, happy Valentine's Day, everybody, if you celebrate it. So it is February the 14th? If I'm not going crazy, February 14th, so it is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Yeah. For today's dish, honestly, it's not really a dish. I'm going to call this more like a snack. This is something where, if you're really hungry late at night, especially, right, and it's kind of like, I know it's not good to eat late at night anyways, but if I can at least do something, I'm going to do something healthy, this is it. It'll definitely, for me at least, it always scratches that itch. And also, a quick note about this dish today, guys, this sort of snack. It is vegetarian or / vegan friendly, right? Not that I'm a vegan or vegetarian, but this is a vegetarian vegan friendly dish, okay? So in Korean, it's called Tofu Kimchi, but basically that just translates right over to Tofu Kimchi, and that is it. And the reason why I'm so, I love this snack or dish so much is because it's so easy to make. So all you need is kimchi, preferably already chopped up in a nice little Tupperware like this, or even if it's just store-bought kimchi, it's already chopped up, works the same way. So you just need kimchi and tofu. That is it, guys. It is that easy. Now, this tofu I'm using today, I have already drained it, but basically it should look like this. All right. Just cut like at the bottom to drain the water out, okay? And this particular tofu, it's House Foods, extra firm, total carb is 1 gram. So this is super keto friendly. We're talking like in the 5 grams net carb range with the kimchi and all that stuff included. So yeah, guys, also what you're gonna need is ideally a butter knife. Okay, I'll show you why. Because this is what I use to cut the packaging to drain the water, but it'll also be useful for the next step, which is once you actually do get this open, okay? Ooh. Ideally, you want to make sure you get the full square. Because what you're really going to do is you're going to grab your knife. You're going to grab your knife like this. And then you're just going to simply cut rectangles. Boop. Across like that. And you can do this however thick you want it. Me personally, I kind of like it a little thick. Not too thin. Okay? And then you just cut it once down in the middle. Okay, and voila. Now you have cut tofu squares, which you could just put right onto a plate, right? Or, since we're trying to, do this like almost like a snack, you just eat it straight out of the packaging, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Just straight out of the packaging. That easy. You don't even have to do dishes. There's no dishes, or I don't know why I'm using so many air quotes. So you basically have no dishes to do afterwards. So perfect snack, vegan, vegetarian friendly, not heavy, right? Because it's, even if you're not a vegetarian or vegan, it's not a heavy keto dish. No meat involved. So really easy to eat. But anyways, guys, I'm really looking forward to this because even if this was a dish, even if I was like out and about or whatever to order this, I would order this as a dish and I would eat this as my meal. And that's that, which is what I'm doing today, right? Like, this is an actual meal. So here we go, guys. Got my chopsticks. Ready? 잘 먹겠습니다. 잘 먹겠습니다. 잘 먹겠습니다. So, here's what we're gonna do. Look at that. Tofu squares just come out. They come out right. And I know I shouldn't be touching it, but I wanted to just show you guys that it comes out like a square, just like this. You grab your pre-cut kimchis. In this case, it's just cabbage kimchi from the Ghost Fresh Mart. Put it just like that, and I want to make this look nice and pretty for y'all. Look at that. Wow, look at all that kimchi. It looks like a kimchi sashimi or sushi. 잘 먹겠습니다. Here we go. Wow. It's crazy how good that is. I kid you not. Like, it's not like, oh my god, wow, like one of those like explosion of flavors, but it's like the texture and the spiciness or crunchiness of the kimchi and knowing it's just You guys gotta try this. And this is definitely not my first time doing this type of video. I love this sort of dish snack so much. Look at this. Another one right here. Man, this is such a winner of a meal. And you can even, cut this down even more. Look. So earlier when I was cutting the squares, you can customize the squares. You can make them smaller, bigger. I just decided to do it one ways. But if you do it smaller, that's just more tofu squares to work with, which basically means more kimchi. Look at this. So that's a little too much kimchi maybe on one square. Yep. You know what? That's one thing I haven't done before. Little squares make more sense. More kimchi per bite. Look at that. So good. Of course, if you guys like kimchi and tofu, this is non-negotiable. You have to try this. Wow. I've been to a spicier than normal kimchi bite. Love it. Even if you're not a even if you're not a vegan or vegetarian, but you guys are on keto, try this out. And you like kimchi and tofu, try this out. Just please, this is so good. And it's so fast and easy, as you guys saw, to prepare. There's really nothing to prepare. And you can always get creative, and I sometimes stir fry this, pan fry it. You can absolutely do that. You can even sort of microwave it a little bit. But even like this, it is really good. I'm sure you guys can get even more creative and try to find other things. Like for right now, this is so good. But I'm like all of a sudden thinking, wait, what if I put some cheese on here? Like American cheese. And like I start stacking and making them like almost like little tofu sandwiches. Like you can get so creative with this. Uh-oh. Making this a little bit of a mess. Wow. Man. I should have cut the kimchi a little better. Wow, look at this. Definitely try this out. I mean, it's been so long since I had tofu like this. It's almost refreshing. It's very refreshing. Like, just because you're on keto, you know, you don't have to be eating tons of meat and, you know, I know we all want to be doing that, eating bacon and cheese and all that, but quite frankly, you can even eat stuff like this and it's, I don't know, for me, it tastes so good. And it's so refreshing. Look at this. If you're trying to cut down like me, right, even more of a reason to do this. Like, it's very, compared to most dishes, it's very light on calories. Obviously already keto friendly. If you have that midnight kind of sort of temptation and you pull something out of the fridge, you could do this. And it won't be as bad. Honestly, I'm trying to lean down. So if I were to eat this like more often, which I probably will now, it's going to help me get even more lean, which is what I want. So if you guys are trying to get lean, highly recommend this too. And it's filling, guys. You guys aren't going to believe this. I'm getting full. Oh. It's so fun building these little like tofu sandwiches or tofu sushi looking things. Whoa, this is a huge one. Okay. Four pieces left and it's already very satisfying. I'm not feeling overwhelmed like I'm overeating. Now granted, I did have lunch though. I did have lunch. I'm sure that's probably the reason why this is also very, very filling. But this is more or less a dish. I mean, more or less a snack, I think, for most folk. So if you can get full off this off as your first meal and you're trying to lean down, then even more power. More power to you guys. Like for me, this is it. This is my dinner. And just like that, guys, there you have it. Super awesome. One of my all-time favorite dish slash snack. Keto as friendly as you can possibly want it. Very light, no meat, vegetarian friendly, vegan friendly, very refreshing. Highly recommending this, guys. So if you guys have access to kimchi and tofu, give this a try. Yeah. Anyways, guys, of course, if you all enjoyed this video, please give me a big old thumbs up. Click on the like button down if you can. Of course, subscribe to my channel here if you like this content, since I'm uploading every Sunday, just like today. And right, for today's episode too, since it is Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day again, guys. And stay safe out there, and I'll see you all next week in the next episode. Take care, everybody.